Hey everyone, I'm Adrian Romero and welcome to a Christmas edition of Coog Cinema Reviews. Today we'll be talking about the movie Elf and whether or not it deserves to be called a Christmas classic. Elf is about a young baby who is accidentally taken to the North Pole by Santa and is raised by elves. So the elves named this little baby Buddy, and he grows up to be, he's played by Will Ferrell, so he grows up to be like this tall, like 6 foot something dude. Meanwhile, the elves are like 3 feet. So Buddy kind of is like, well, what's going on? Like, do I belong here? I don't really fit in. I'm not really that good of a toy maker. So, Santa, what's happening? And Santa basically tells him that you're right, you're not from here. You are not an elf. You're human, and your dad is in New York. By the way, your dad's on the naughty list. So Buddy struggles with that, travels to New York to find his father, and there's the movie. The Christmas vibes were amazing in this movie. You could really put yourself in the scenes, especially in the beginning at the North Pole. It felt like a whole different world compared to New York when they go there. And the stop animation animals and the little voices they make is really reminiscent of the past, Christmas classics like Rudolph and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that. And, the fact that Buddy brought the North Pole to New York any chance he got, funny and really well done, really elaborate set pieces and decorations. I'm really impressed with the work put into this movie, and you can tell. But, and adding a snowball fight, beautiful, great touch. With that being said, I think that the heavy Christmas theme can be a blessing and a curse. I think that this movie can be enjoyed year-round, but it would feel a little off watching it in June with all the Christmas trees and, Santa and elves going on. But overall, I think it's a witty, smart movie that kind of is limited to Christmas just because it's like central to the plot or whatever. I really don't know what I would add or take away to try and make this a better movie. I mean, it already has kind of a relatively short runtime, and the cast from Will Ferrell all the way down to the minor characters, I felt really carried every scene, and nothing really felt like fluff or like extra that I could cut off, I really felt like there was a lot going on already, and I wouldn't really add any more either, because then it would just be too much. Overall, I think this was a smart and witty comedy that just so happens to be a Christmas movie, but the Christmas vibes really do add a deeper context to the themes of family and acceptance throughout the movie. Do I think that Elf is a Christmas classic? Yes. And it's just the rewatchability factor for me. I feel like I can watch this every Christmas. It doesn't even have to be Christmas, but for sure I can watch this every Christmas as I grow older and still find it entertaining and funny. And I think just that is enough. Just being able to remain timeless is what makes a movie a classic, and this is a Christmas movie, so it's a Christmas classic. That's all I got for you. I'm Adrian Romero. This is Coog Cinema Reviews.